Hello. Hope you're all doing well. If not, I at least hope that your night improves. Hello, Bree. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the resub, Adam. So tonight, I generally have no fucking idea what I want to do. So, we're just gonna fucking wing it. So, well, I'm gonna ask you what decks you would like to use, and we'll go from there. Hello, Beasto. I'm sorry you're going through some shit. Hope this at least offers you a bit of a distraction. Okay? Fuck, I forgot to add that as command. Hold on.
Lan Clan Killer gifted a tier 1 sub to Beasto Blaze Pauly.
Aw,
they have given
thank
16
you,
gift
Adam.
subs in the channel. I'll figure that out later, actually. Okay. But anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Beasto. It's okay, Beasto. It's better to express those than hold them in, okay? So, anywho. Bree. Did you say that you wanted, Lan Clan Killer gifted a tier 1 sub to Beasto Blaze Pauly. They
yes.
have given 16 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for the fucking, replay of the alert. Are you okay? Things are really fucking wacky tonight with, technology, and I have no fucking clue what's going on. Have no fucking clue what's going on. Be still. Got it. Okay, be still. Let's see what this deck's got for you. Gonna pull an affirmation from this. Okay. What message does Beasto need to hear right now? Also, thank you for redeeming that, by the way, Bree. It's understandable, Beasto. It's okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There was a third one for you. Okay. So, Beasto, right off the bat. This is the first one that popped out, okay? I know that while I might not see it, everything is working in my favor. Second one. I can love and accept all parts of myself. And third one. I give voice to my darkness, empowering myself to transmute it. So, it's okay to feel those things right now, okay? Okay? Don't ignore them, don't try to suppress them. Express them, okay? Let them exist. And trust that no matter what happens, things will work out in ways that are best for you, okay? Okay? Okay. Yeah, it's okay, Beasto. Sometimes it just hits us really hard. I will say that this also might be one of those cases, like what you said yourself last night, about a bit of a test of sorts. This may be a temporary hiccup in things. There may be a temporary hiccup in things, but this might be so you actually fully realize the gravity of everything, the depths of the emotions that you're dealing with here, and might be try to help you to get to see the truth of the matter here, okay? So you can figure out where you're supposed to be going. Also, I'm sorry, Bree. I don't think you've ever mentioned that, Bree. I'm sorry that ended up going that way for you. Okay. So, choices for tarot decks. We have Tarot of the Divine. We have, if we really want to use this massive monster, we have the Diablo Tarot. We have Star Spinner. And we have Cat Meme Tarot. So, is there a specific one that we would like to use for stream tonight? Star Spinner? Star Spinner, really? Okay. And then what shall we use for our Oracle deck? We have far too many choices for me to put on camera, but we have the all the Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks. We have the Samhain deck, the Yule deck, the Imbolc deck, the Mabon deck, the Beoltina deck. We have the Moonology deck. We have Work Your Light. We have the Empyrean. We have an Isis Oracle. We have a Kali Oracle. And we have the Threads of Fate Oracle. There's also an Egyptian Gods Oracle that we can also use too, if we want. And of course, the Moon Witch Oracle. Kali. Kali. Sure. It's one that we've never used on stream before. You could also still use the Work Your Light deck. These are two actually. Let me actually show these. These are ones that we don't really use too much on stream. These are ones that I've never really used much on stream because I'm not really sure how people feel about them. And because, quite honestly, they can be a bit out there. So if you're not like super into like spirituality, they can be a bit out there. They can be a bit out there. So this is the Kali Oracle. And this is the Isis Oracle. And I adore this one so much. I like to use this one in conjunction with this. She does. She really does. It's funny that you say Kali, both of you say Kali, because I'm actually leaning a bit more towards this one. So I guess, here, let's do it this way. This deck combined with this one, or this deck combined with this one. This one? Okay. What do you two vote on? Which pairing? Was your vote for this one, Adam? Or this one? Okay. Bree, what is your vote? If you would like to. Again. Okay. So. This one mostly features Isis. It also has a bit of Osiris in here. There's also a bit of Set in here, though again, I do not like the way he's depicted in these decks. In either of them. So if any message with him comes out, I will disregard it and tell you what I say. And there's also some Sekhmet in here. Yes, this one includes multiple Egyptian gods. Mot is included in here, yes. Okay, so we're doing something completely different tonight. Using two decks that I'm not sure that we've ever used on stream. I know I've used the Isis Oracle deck once. The Egyptian Gods one has never been used on stream, and neither is a Star Spinner, I don't think. So, new decks on stream. So, let me, now that we've decided them, let me go ahead and update the deck command. Okay. It is now updated. Thank you, Nightbot, for the sudden wall of text there. Appreciate it, bud. Oh yeah, there's also, you haven't been around in a while, Beasto. There's also an affirmations command with affirmations that I myself have added that I myself wrote. That command is usable at any time if you ever need an affirmation. So. Okay. You are a breed. Okay, and just to quickly just give you an idea. Oh yeah, also Ra is also on like one card in the Ice Historical deck as well. So there's also a bit of Ra. And then also Horus. I forgot Horus. How did I forget Horus? I'm sorry, Horus. Look at that. Sekhmet and Isis are on the bottom there. But this is the sort of art style here. Oops. It's very pretty. Oh, yeah, there's one involving him. There are 2 cards in this deck with Set. Do not like either of them. Because they very much play into the whole evil belief that he was evil. He was demonized at some point in history. He's not evil. He's not evil. There's no use for an evil god. In my opinion. Anyway. There's the other one with him. So. But yes. So the art style on this is very pretty. And this is the style of the others. There are lots of gods. Lots of them. And this one. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and start off with a collective here, as always. What message do we need to hear today? Oh. Man. That card just flipped itself out and flipped itself back in. I love when the cards do that. It's just like, this one? No, not this one. I'm gonna put myself back in. Thank you. Okay, they're being like really like particular with cards. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we have okay. Very interesting. We have the world. Let's see. The Two of Swords reversed. The King of Wands reversed. That is the king, right? Yes. He's a crow friend. Hello, the queue is not yet open. We're starting off with collectives. And we have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups. So, yeah. Okay. Yes. So essentially, essentially what I'm getting out of this is, essentially, with the world card specifically, there are a couple things that I'm getting here. One is to remember that what is meant for you will come, okay? What is meant for you, will come to you. So you just need to trust that if it's meant for you, if it's meant to be, it will remain. Okay? The other part is also that, whatever this is that you're experiencing currently is significant. Essentially, with the Two of Swords reversed, I kind of get the feeling that, particularly there's probably a bit of a fear of the unknown right now. And that you're kind of probably stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay? You might be faced with some pretty daunting decisions currently. That call out from that affirmation, my goodness. You're kind of stuck between like a rock and a hard place currently, and you're not really... This fear of the unknown is kind of getting in the way of you getting what you want, and also, figuring out what you want, okay? Don't let those fears get in your way, okay? Just trust that things will work out the way that they're meant to, Um, trust that any delays that you're experiencing currently, any unhappiness that you're experiencing currently, they won't last, okay? They won't last. Just keep looking to the future. Keep looking to the future. Don't dwell too much on the past, okay? Keep looking to the future. Okay. So, let's see what the Isis Oracle wants to add to this. Okay. So we have Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius, and Queen of Heaven. Blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies. I should also mention this deck also features her throughout like different stages in her life as well. So the entries for these cards are really long, so I'm probably just going to stick to reading the little summary of them. Because some of these are quite long. They are quite long. Like, for instance, Lady of the Stars here. This is a little summary. The rest is just like a super in-depth description. And it usually includes like a little ritual of some sort or visualization and some like incantation that you can say. So anyway. Okay, that's very interesting considering that one of the things I got from the world card was saying that what you're experiencing might be a very significant part of your life currently. So, Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. So, yes, whatever you're currently experiencing is a very, very significant part of your journey, okay? Very significant part of your journey. So if you're experiencing doubts, if you're experiencing tough decisions, if you're experiencing uncertainty on what it is that you want and what you want to do, this period currently is to help you figure that out. Okay? What do you truly want from life? Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? What would you like to experience? What do you want your future to look like? Good. And Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. This deck really likes giving me this one a lot. Ultimately, besides leadership, the message of this card, I know this one from experience, the message of this card is that you have sovereignty over yourself. You have full autonomy. You can make your own decisions. No one can make those for you. Only you can. So it's up to you to figure out how you want your life to be. Okay? No one else. Don't let anyone else's expectations of you get in the way. Don't let anyone else influence your decisions. You. What makes you happy? Fucking go for it. Don't listen to anyone else. Okay? Let's see. Perhaps. But that also might be for them to figure out. Okay? What does the Egyptian gods oracle want to add? I will tell you for this deck, because I don't really like a lot of the interpretations. For this, I usually just go at face value, okay? Fucking Christ. Hold on. One card just fucking yeeted itself. Okay. Well, apparently he really wanted... How did that just happen? That must have just happened because it, like, yeeted itself. Hold on. One of the corners of this card just got, like, a little bent. What the fuck? It's funny that this was the card that yeeted itself out. And given that... he's the god of knowledge and wisdom. He's just like, here, I have some fucking knowledge to share with you. This is the card that eases itself out. Jesus. Okay. So, interesting. We have Osiris here. Death and rebirth. We have Knum here. Resourcefulness. He is also one of the creator gods in the Egyptian pantheon. Then we have Thoth. Wholeness. He is the god of knowledge and wisdom. So, Osiris, before his death and before he became known as god of the underworld, the god of Duat, he was known as the god of life. Death and rebirth are all parts of the cycle of life, okay? So if you're in a period of transformation currently, or a period of death where something is closing, don't resist that, okay? Don't resist that period of transition. I don't know what is going on with my tech tonight. Oh my gosh. My tech has been like so fucking weird lately. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like part of OBS just like turned blank. It turned black for a minute. What are you doing? Are you okay? My goodness. There's gotta be like some kind of energy here. So the cards have been very enthusiastic, to put it simply. So do not resist this current of change. Do not resist this cycle of change, okay? The world also reminds us that things go in cycles, okay? As one path closes, another one begins, okay? Knum here, as I said, Knum here is a creator god. He was known as the divine potter, if I remember correctly. He was supposedly the god who crafted the bodies that the souls were attached to. So, the message here on this card, though, is resourcefulness, but I only mention that just to kind of give a bit of background about the knowledge that I have of Knum, and also because there may be a message there for someone. So, the message on the card, the text on this card, though, is resourcefulness. So, trust that despite whatever difficulties that you're going through currently, okay, that you do have the resources and knowledge to get through this, okay? Okay? So don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't lose sight of your future. And given The text on this card also says wholeness. I believe that's also kind of going in line here with both Osiris here and the World card. About a completion of a cycle, okay? So, this transformation is a significant part of your life, okay? This period that you're going through is a significant part of your life and of your path. So just keep going with it to complete this, okay? Just keep going, keep pushing through. Okay? Okay, so whoever needed to hear that message, I hope it helps. Yes, it is very interesting. And they're probably also being a little bit sassy with me too because I haven't used that Isis Oracle or the Egyptian Gods Oracle in like a while, so they're also probably just kind of like, hey, the fuck? The fuck? Okay. One more collect. What message do those who might be watching need to hear today? Well, that one was just like, hello. We got the King of Wands again. This time upright. That was the first one to pop out. That just like immediately shot itself out of the deck. Thank you. Okay. And we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands? Queen of Coins reversed. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess. Followed by the Hierophant reversed. Very interesting. And then the Ten of Wands reversed as well. So, essentially, the King of Wands here is here to remind you to chase what makes you happy. Chase what makes you passionate. Chase what gives you joy. Chase what gives you that spark, okay? Okay? Now, the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Coins reversed here, is here to remind you to take a calm, level-headed, practical approach to chasing what you want. Okay? Okay. And High Priestess is here to remind you that you know what's best for you. Follow what Your instincts tell you. You know yourself best. You know what's best for you. Follow that. Follow that inner guidance. Forge your own path. Okay? That's what the Hierophant reversed is saying here. Follow your own path. You don't have to follow a set path. You don't have to follow what anyone else fucking tells you to, okay? Again, don't let other people's expectations of you get in your way. Don't let other people's opinions of you get in your way. Don't let people tell you what you can and can't do. Do you know what's best for you? Do you know what you want? You know what makes you happy. So just fucking go for it and don't listen to anyone else. Okay? Now, the other message here, with the Ten of Wands reversed, though, however, is don't take on too much, okay? Don't take on too much. Again, that goes back to the calm, level-headed, practical approach here with the Queen of Coins reversed. Why do I keep wanting to say Queen of Wands? That goes in line with this card here, with the Queen of Coins reversed. So, yes, continue chasing after what you want. But be calm, level-headed, and grounded, and, like, practical about this, okay? Don't take on too much at once. Don't overwhelm yourself. Okay? Things might be a bit overwhelming currently. Things might be a bit, overbearing. Just, yes. Okay? Okay. And let's see what the Isis Oracle wants to add. That's okay, Bree. It's good that you have that spark, though. Just remember you gotta rest sometimes, too. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Queen of Heaven once again. And then these two cards. Someone really wanted to say hi. Because we got his card in the Egyptian Gods Oracle. These two cards are going to go together. We have the Dark Mysteries. Enter the Chamber of the Dark Goddess. This is about confronting, like, some of those darker parts of yourself and healing them. Acknowledging them and healing them. Together, along with that, we have Proper Burial for Freedom. Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. So, this one's about letting things go. Releasing things that don't serve you. These two are definitely going together. Yes. So, the Queen of Heaven here, I'm going to go ahead. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and read these again, read the Queen of Heaven again, even though we just read it, but she decided to say hi again. She decided to say hi again. So, the Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. So again, this is the message about, aside from that, because this is a card. Okay, Beasto. Rest well. Just remember to take things one thing at a time, okay? I know things are going to be quite overwhelming right now. But, yeah. Just do your best. Do your best to take things one thing at a time. One step at a time, okay? But I'll see you around. So, the Queen of Heaven is here. Yeah. It'll be good to see you around again, Beasto. So, aside from that, little summary for that card. The Queen of Heaven mostly is about the serenity that you have over yourself, okay? You are in control. No one else has that control over you, okay? You get to make your own decisions. You get to make your own choices, your own decisions. You get to decide what you do and where you go. No one else can make those decisions for you. No one gets to tell you what you can and can't do, okay? No one. So don't let other people's expectations influence you. Don't take on those expectations of others. Don't try to fit into those boxes that others try to force you into. You are your own person. And then the Dark Mysteries. Enter the chamber of the Dark Goddess. The Dark Goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? So, this is, again, about confronting your shadow and facing those inner parts of yourself. Giving them the attention they need and that they deserve, and loving them. Trying to understand where those feelings are coming from, why they feel that way, and what it is they truly need from you, okay? And going along with that, we have proper burial for freedom. Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. In order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to die, though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. So, in order to get to the things that you desire, sometimes we need to let go of the things that aren't serving us anymore and that are only going to hold us back or continue to get in our way. Okay? Let this healing process take its course, okay? No, not too late. Too early, actually. Still going through the collectives. Queue will be open very shortly. And hello, it's nice to see you again. I hope you're doing well. And let's see what the Egyptian gods oracle wants to add here. Okay, well. Nope. Oops. Again, sir. Again, sir. Hello. He wants to say hi again. We got Osiris again. Death and rebirth. Definitely going in line with that one. Let go of what needs to be let go of. And let that healing process take course, okay? And then we have Sobek, Union and Power, and Satet, Fruitfulness. Okay. I'm actually going to take a quick peek at these because I actually don't know a whole lot about this too. So let's see if there is anything in this. That's very interesting. So there are two parts here that I actually want to read here that are part of the entry for his card here. His name derives from unite and is a reference to the dismembered limbs of Osiris. He represents the authority of decision-making power and action and the implementation of projects. Under the influence of Sobek, you have a sound base on which to build large business-like enterprises. Do not stop, your effort will bear fruit and allow you to gain power. And then we have Satet here, Fruitfulness. He's literally uniting these two cards. What the fuck? And then, yeah. Okay, thank you. And then, Satet essentially here, what I get out of that one is, there are a lot of good things waiting for you on the other side of this transformation. On the other side of this healing process, okay? So don't give up on it. Okay. Well, that was an interesting message overall. Okay. And with that, it is time to open the queue. Okay, queue is now open. Sip of tea here. My goodness. Okay, are you ready, Adam? Messages have been very interesting tonight, so I'm very, very curious to see what they have for you. So they've been quite intense so far. But then again, that's kind of to be expected from these two particular decks. So are you ready, Adam? Okay. What message does Adam need to hear tonight? I'm gonna laugh if that card actually ends up popping out. I saw it flip over, but then it just kind of like turned itself back over. One of the cards that like I saw it flipped over long enough for me to actually see it. It was the Six of Coins. I'm very curious if it's actually gonna pop out here for you again, or if it just put itself back in because it was just like nah. Or I read that as a 6. It was the 4, and it did indeed pop out. Okay. We have here the Six of Swords, the Four of Coins, and the Knight of Cups and King of Cups. So, essentially, what this is telling me here, with the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords, here, is, that you need to keep moving on from something, okay? You need to keep moving on from something. Keep moving on from something. Which I know you're attempting to do. You might still be experiencing some setbacks here occasionally, or you might not be quite where you want to with that yet. But just keep moving on from those things, okay? You might be with the Four of Coins here. There are two messages here, okay? Two messages here, particularly. On one side, given the proximity with the swords and like the cups here, okay? You might be guarding yourself a little bit, okay? In some regards. And I know that's something that you're working on currently, okay? I know that is. And that's something that you're starting to get through. I know you are. So that part of the message is essentially to tell you to keep opening up, okay? Yes, don't let it get the best of you. Continue opening up, continue being vulnerable to the best of your abilities, okay? To those who you can safely express yourself with, okay? I know that was a part of the reason why your mom wanted to be included and such, and in that process, and I know it's something that you're working on currently and you just made some progress on recently. So just continue working with that, okay? And also, the other side of this here too is to remember that it is okay. It is okay. This is kind of going in line with like a message that you got earlier. It's okay to want to keep some things to yourself in terms of the other message was in regards to like emotions, like guarding yourself too much emotionally and like not being vulnerable enough with the people that you should be and internalizing it too much. This, however, is actually dealing with like resources and like things in the physical world, okay? Remember that it's okay to want to keep some things for yourself, okay? That is completely okay. This is a reminder, okay? Given, again, what you just received today, okay? This is a reminder, okay? Okay? It is okay to want to keep some things for yourself, okay? So, keep some of that for yourself. That's your reminder. And treat yourself. Okay? Which I know you already did. In some small aspect. So. And, yeah. So, essentially, the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups here are to remind you again to not, yes, like you said yourself, don't let those things get the best of you. Don't internalize them, okay? Express them where you're safe to. Express those emotions. And, don't forget to show that love to yourself, okay? Good. Like, you can manage this. You can get on top of this, okay? Like, don't doubt yourself so much. You can do this. You can be in control of these things. In control of your emotions and express them in healthy ways, okay? Don't worry so much about slipping up, okay? Don't worry so much about slipping up. And don't be hard on yourself when that does happen. Because sometimes things do get the better of us, okay? It happens. It happens. You do. So. See what the Ice Oracle wants to add here. I'll go ahead and issue a last call for the queue here, because I once again don't want to go too long. I do want to try to stick as close as possible to 2 hours. I've been going a little bit too close to like 3, and sometimes even a few times, like, I want to say even went like over like 3.5. I do want to try to stay to about like 2 hours. So, gonna issue a last call for the queue here. So if you want to join, queue is still open, and I'll leave it open for a little while longer. Okay. Of course, you get the first instance of this card of the night. Of course you do. Of course you do. Someone wants to say hi. Someone wants to say hi. You want to take a guess who it is? No. It's the other boy. He says hi. He says hi. The brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. And Miracle of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess. So very much both going in line with these things here. Because I know the message of these very well. I'm still going to read it anyway. But yes. So the brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. The brother in darkness indicates that there is negative energy either within you or outside of you, but directed toward you, that is providing you with a spiritual test. You shall overcome this energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart, there is no need to be afraid. So obviously, this card is about Set and how he got overcome with those negative emotions and kind of made a mistake in a moment of weakness. So, again, what did I just say about, like, don't worry too much about, like, you know, don't worry too much about, slipping up, okay? Don't worry too much about slipping up. Sometimes if you focus too much on that, you kind of end up doing that. If you focus too much on the negative sides of things, you kind of... yeah. You kind of remain in that place. Rather than actually experiencing the positives. So, don't focus too much on the negative, okay? Don't focus too much on the negative. Where possible, focus on the positives and believe in yourself, okay? Trust in yourself. And also, you know, add a bit of, you know, like humor into this whole situation. If anything else, remember that you're not gonna fuck up as badly as he did, okay? So... at least you got that going for you. Also, hello. And then we have Miracle of Isis. Miraculous healing of the goddess. Isis was known as a talented practitioner of the healing arts and was capable of miraculous healings. For you, beloved, she offers a miracle healing, no matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter. No matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being a part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing, to let go, and let the goddess be. So, this kind of goes in line with, again, just trusting in yourself, and, continue this healing process, okay? Trust that you will get to where you want to be, okay? Trust that there is... Trust that you will get to that point that you want to in your healing process, okay? Okay? You can get there. Just believe in it. Good. And let's see what the Egyptian God Oracle wants to add really quick here. Yes, it is. Oh, ah. That's an interesting one. Especially, why? Why you gotta be funny? Why you gotta be funny? I know they wanted to just show this one just to fucking be funny, okay? Okay? I know they wanted to show this just to fucking be funny. You kinda got a peek of this card, like, on the camera here. You wanna take a guess as to what that fucking word is there? So, this card is to wear it. Like, this is what I mean about the fucking sense of humor, okay? I made a joke about him, and now he's just like, hi. You got jokes, huh? Here's a joke for you. Genesis. Genesis is the card that popped out here, okay? Yes, we get it. Thank you. Ha ha, funny. So, for those who might not know, my name is Eva, which is the Spanish variant of Eve. My name is Eva, which is the Spanish variant of Eve. His name is Adam. Of course, that was the first one to pop out. It's just like, oh, you want to be funny, huh? Yeah, I know. And then, second card here is Newt, Understanding, and Anuket, Hope. So, continue holding on to hope. Continue holding on to hope, okay? Don't ever fucking give up on that. Just trust that you can get to where you want to, okay? And also, understanding, particularly, remember to be understanding of yourself, okay? If you slip up and make a mistake, remember to be understanding of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? Okay. I hope that message helps. Okay. Oops. Are you ready, Bree? Okay. What message does Bree need to hear today? Well, those just started flying out immediately. Just started flying out immediately. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. In reversed. Okay. So we have here the Hierophant reversed, the Five of Cups reversed, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Coins, sorry, my bad. Why did I say cups? Probably because there's a lot of cups here. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Here, let me actually move these down here. Okay. So. Essentially, what this is telling me here, Bree, pretty much, the Hierophant here is kind of giving me the same, vibe here that I got from the Hierophant earlier, which is again to just follow your own path, forge your own path, okay? Forge your own path. Don't give in to the expectations of others. They don't matter, okay? Don't let other people's opinions influence you. They don't matter. So continue forging your own path, okay? You know what it is that you want here, okay? And you know how to follow it. It also kind of comes with the message not to let those other let the expectations of others and the opinions of others, don't take those on, okay? Don't take those on. And don't let those hold you back as well. Because the Five of Cups here reversed is here to remind you, not to focus on that grief of the past, okay? Don't focus too much on it, okay? Don't focus too much on it. You know what it is that you want. Like, you may have been faced with, like, some tough decisions here in the past. But along this path, okay? Along this path that you're currently down that may have caused you some grief and caused a bit of suffering, okay? But don't let that get in the way of your current path and where you're going. Continue chasing your dreams here, okay? Along this path, you'll still experience lots of other wonderful things here, okay? There's lots of happiness, lots of positive emotion, lots of good things, lots of rewards waiting for you in this current path, okay? Just focus on those things that make you happy. Don't focus on the what ifs. What could have been if you'd made a different decision, okay? Just continue putting in that effort towards working on the things that you want to, doing the things that you want to, and you'll find that happiness, okay? Well, I mean, more so like you'll continue experiencing that happiness, okay? Because I know you have a lot to be happy about right now, so. The important thing is to remember is that, like, again, this is what makes you happy. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what the Isis Oracle wants to add here. Oh, I love these. Okay. You have Divine Guardian, Protection of the Winged Mother, Divine Sunchild, Blessings of the Sun Falcon. That's Horus. Nope. And then Spirit of Isis. Triumph of the Goddess. So, Divine Guardian. I know the message of this one. You are venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected in your external world soon also. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of the Winged Mother, Lady Isis. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen. Let your Divine Guardian protect you now, as you learn to let go and trust in your own unfoldment for the greatest good. So, trust that you are protected, okay? Your spirit team's got your back. Your spirit team's got your back. So, you don't gotta worry about any fucking interference. And Divine Sunchild. Blessings of the Sun Falcon. Blessings of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sunchild Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings of the Sun Falcon herald a time when your divine legacy is being born. It is your time to burn bright. So, very interesting given the affirmation you got earlier, Bree. Essentially, this is the second one that's kind of just saying, like, don't you dare fucking dim. Don't you dare. You just shine as bright as you fucking can. And don't let anything stop you. And Spirit of Isis. I hope you don't mean until you literally burn out there, Bree. I know you probably don't. Okay. And Spirit of Isis, Triumph of the Goddess. Beloved Initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Believe. So again, the things that you're working towards, you'll get there. Just trust that there are a lot of good things on this path for you, okay? Trust that nothing will get in your way. This one wants to add. Thank you. You do got this, Bree. Like I tell you, like, pretty much like every night, just about, either here or like, especially in Morgan's streams. You got this shit. Okay, I think there's only one card here. No one's pop up. Oh. Peppery. Change. So, let these changes occur. Let this healing process continue. Also, if, you can't see there, he has, instead of having an animal head, he has a scarab beetle for a face. Scarab beetles are essentially a symbol of rebirth. So, continue letting that process happen, okay? Continue letting that process happen. Also, I also get the sense there too, given the message of these two cards here, trust that there are positive changes ahead, okay? Okay, I hope that message helped. Okay. Are you ready, Phantom Punk? Okay. What message does Phantom Punk need to hear today? Okay. So, okay. Very interesting. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. We have Judgment. And we have Ten of Coins. So, if you felt like giving up on something, if you felt like giving up on something, this is essentially your sign not to. If there's something that you want to walk away from, perhaps not yet. There's something that you need to continue. Something that you need to continue seeing through, continue working towards. Essentially, yes. Exactly. It's overall just a message of, like, not giving up. With the Eight of Cups reversed here, And the Judgment card is essentially telling you that you're very close to something, okay? Because the card right after this is the World, which is the sign of, like, a completion of a cycle, okay? You're very close to something big here. You're very close to something big. Just keep pushing through, okay? And what's on the other side of this is, success, stability, security, and whatever that means to you currently, okay? Essentially, there are a lot of rewards on the other side of this, okay? You're very, very close to something. So just keep seeing this through. Keep seeing this through. Keep following those signs. Keep following that inner guidance to lead you to the end goal, okay? Great. I'm glad. Okay, and let's see what the Isis Oracle wants to add here. Oh, goodness. Tell you, this particular deck, and I use this deck pretty frequently, like personally. I've had this for like close to a year now. These these cards are still not broken in completely. Like, they're still quite hard to shuffle sometimes. Quite hard. They're very good quality. They're still very, very rigid. Okay, so the card we got for you here is Initiation. Spiritual testing of Ra and Lady Isis. When you are being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn the challenge into an opportunity for healing. Whilst the scorching heat of Ra seeks to burn through any resistance, the Lady Isis, with compassion and cleverness, will protect you from burning, and instead enable you to be nourished and grow from the light of Ra. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. So, essentially what this tells me is essentially, if you are experiencing like a bit of a struggle somewhere, or like there's a bit of like a feeling of like a test of some sort, whether that be like a test of like trust, a test of faith, a test of commitment, essentially it sounds like there might be something being tested here currently. So continue pushing through. Continue pushing through. For instance, I only say this because this is something that's kind of come up a bit for me recently. This could be a test. It doesn't actually have to mean like a test, an actual test of some sort. It could be rather about like, helping you figure out what it is that you want from life, what it is that you want in general, where it is you want to go, what you want to experience, or whether it's worth it or not to continue pursuing a certain thing. So essentially, you might be experiencing like a bit of uncertainty in some regard to like something, or you might not be completely certain of like something that you want. And essentially, this period is just kind of here to help you figure it out, to help you figure out what it is that you truly want, and what truly matters to you, and what's truly important to you, okay? So, essentially, overall, just continue seeing it through. Exactly. Well, unfortunately, Q is closed for tonight. Looking back. But, exactly. That's pretty much the gist of it, okay? Just keep pushing through, keep pushing through this. This is something that you should see through, and not something that should be given up on quite yet. And just trust that you're close. You're close to something. And then the cards that you got from the Egyptian Gods Oracle are Seshat, Wisdom, and Satet, Fruitfulness. So again, continue following that inner guidance, okay? Follow that inner guidance. What matters most is that, like, you're happy with something. That's ultimately what matters most. Okay? So follow that. Follow that. And going in line with the 10 of coins there is Satet, fruitfulness. Trust that there are good things to experience. Very close by. Exactly, yes. I hope that helps. Good. I'm glad. Of course. Thank you for stopping by. It is very pretty. Nat must have gotten in earlier. I hate that it's already like starting to warm up enough for these little tiny gnats to already start coming back. They're already annoying. Okay. Are you still here, Canadian nut? Okay. I'm just doing general readings tonight anyway. Just asking what message needs to be heard. So. Okay. What message does Canadian Nut need to hear today? Okay. Okay. So we have here the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Queen of Wands reversed, which right off the bat tells me there's a lot of emotional struggle and a lot of emotional turmoil just going on. Okay? Somewhere in your life. This might be coming from another source, this might be coming from you yourself, and just a result of you being very hard on yourself. Or there could just be just general instability that's causing some grief here. So, if you're currently in a period of intense struggle and intense emotional grief, if things feel very unstable here, which is likely due to the tower here, that's really what the tower likes to cause. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So, I feel like I should probably draw some more cards for you. See what potential advice they have here. Okay, that's good. So we have the 10 of coins here, which is very good. So while things might feel very unstable and uncertain currently, do your best to not let those things get you down. Don't focus too much on like the negatives here, okay? And don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself as you're dealing with these things, okay? Just do the best that you can, okay? And just remember that as you're dealing with these things, you're probably doing the best that you can with what you have currently, okay? Don't get too down on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? And don't let those things get in the way of going after what it is that you want, okay? Don't let those things get in the way of going after what it is you want. And trust that, again, while things are very uncertain, very unstable currently with the tower here, the 10 of coins here is here to remind you that you will find stability and security again in the future, okay? It is possible to find that again. Just continue doing your best with the current situation that you're dealing with. Continue doing your best to just push through this, okay? Okay, let's see what the Ice Sword wants to add here. Whoops. That was from me shuffling the cards. Interesting. No. That's from the air that's being blown from me shuffling the cards. Hello. Unfortunately, the queue is closed for tonight. Okay. So, there is another message too that's coming through with the Queen of Wands reversed that I just want to touch on really quick too. Queen of Wands energy reversed can also be, it can be a bit overbearing. There can be like a bit of like an aggressiveness and potentially like a possessiveness. Just generally can be very overbearing. Potentially a bit selfish. So, if there's, I only speak on that because that, I was getting that vibe while I was like shuffling and then this card popped out. So if you have someone in your life that's currently being a bit overbearing, or if that's coming from you, just remember that, your choices are your own, okay? No one else can make them for you. No one else can tell you what you can and can't do. Okay? The reverse of that is true too. So, Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now, as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. That's a summary of the card. The message, ultimately, of this card, which is why I say that, is, about serenity. You have full serenity over yourself. You have full autonomy over yourself. No one else gets to make decisions for you. No one else can take those decisions away from you. No one gets to tell you what you can and can't do. And do not let the expectations of other people influence your decisions, okay? So, yeah. ultimately, it's about chasing what gives you that spark, chasing what makes you happy, chasing what, like, makes you passionate, okay? And if you don't know what that is, perhaps it's time to sit and reflect on what it is that actually truly makes you happy, okay? And see what the different gods oracle instead. Okay. We have Anubis. Transformation. So again, trust that things won't always remain this way, okay? Again, perhaps it is time to examine what actually makes you happy, what it is that gives you that spark, what it is that makes you passionate, okay? And just trust that there are changes on the horizon, okay? Trust that this instability will eventually transition into something that feels more stable. So, I hope that message helps. Pretty certain they already kind of like left, so. They didn't even get the oracle cards. Okay. So, with that, it's time to see what message it wants to close us out with tonight. So. What message would you like to close us out with tonight? The Eight of Swords. I just realized these are all eights. Fuck. What the hell? These are all eights. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. the Eight of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Coins. Thank you, Rick. So, continue releasing yourself from those self-limiting beliefs and all those things you tell yourself that you can't do. Okay? Or that you can't be. Don't listen to that negative voice in your head. That negative voice in your head is wrong. It's wrong. Okay? Don't listen to those doubts. Don't listen to that negativity. Release those self-limiting beliefs. Just, yeah. Don't listen. Don't listen to that voice in your head. That negative voice in your head that tells you that you can't do those things. You can't be those things. Yeah. Okay? Just, no. Stick with what it is that you're currently working on right now. Okay? Stick with it. Keep pushing through. Keep seeing this through. And continue working on what it is that you're working on. Keep putting in that work. Just remember not to push yourself too hard. Okay? Let's see what the ice circle wants to add here. It's how you could, that's also how you can tell, like, these cards are just, like, fucking super, just, like, stiff and just well made. Because, like, when I shuffle them, that happens. Like, here, watch. Hold on. Okay, that. Thank you. That card wanted to go for a ride. There we go. Oh my gosh. There you go. There you go. Where did that card go? I'll get it after I end the stream here. It was the Eight of Swords. Okay. Fitting that it wants to give us this, because I know the message of this one. It's essentially a combination of, like, those two cards that you got earlier, Bree. Which is very funny. And I use, like I said, I use this deck a lot, like, in my own, like, personal, like, practice and such. Because, well, I mean, you already know that one of them is, you know, very close to me. And, but there are a few others who are present as well. Not gonna reveal them, though, because, yeah. So, this is essentially a deck that I got for, like, a direct form of communication with them, but I haven't used it a lot in quite some time because it's not really necessary anymore. Which is also probably why this deck was very sassy at the very beginning and why it was very energetic and shot cards out, because it's just like, where the fuck have you been? I'm sorry. I'll try to use you more. My goodness. So, Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Beloved Initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within, to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. Like I said, combination of the two cards you got earlier, Bree. Okay? Or, not the cards that... Not the cards that you got earlier, but two of the cards in the last... the last collective. That was it. That you just kind of, I think, also kind of did the same thing at that you just did now. This is essentially a combination of those cards earlier, okay? Confront Shadow. Because it's important to your healing process. And Obsidian. Obsidian is a very blunt type of energy. It'll be very blunt with you and very honest, okay? So. Yes. So that one's about, like, honesty. Essentially. It's also something that's very protective as well. Very protective stone. But, working with it other than for, like, protection, it can be very, very blunt and very honest. So... So, I'm actually, for this one, because we just got one card, if any of you are into, like, visualizations and such, that's pretty much what most of the rituals in this deck are. If you want me to actually post any of them in the Discord, I will do so. Okay? Do you want me to? Okay, sure. It's a bit long, so it'll probably be in a few pictures. But yes, I can post this if you want me to, Bree. And I'll also post a picture of the little incantation at the end too. The incantation is what I'm going to read, however. So it says, you can say this incantation at any time you need help in managing a difficult situation that seems to be about another or about an issue within you that is not completely clear. Ooh, an obsidian arrowhead. I bet it's very pretty, yeah. So, the incantation is as follows. I call upon the Temple of Black... I call upon the Temple of Obsidian Black. I call on the love of Isis so strong, stronger than any judgment or attack. It heals and makes whole any past wrong. I now choose to see the truth of my being whole. I see how in this pain I played a role. I choose to let pain of judgment be released. I choose to love and accept with deep peace. Transformation and healing now come to me. I love all parts of my being, infinite and free. And let's see what the Trungles Oracle wants to add real quick. My goodness. Oh, darn hiccup. I'm sorry. Oh no, we finally caught a hiccup on stream. Oh no. Ooh. Of course she pops out. Hello. Is this the only card that's gonna pop out here? I think it is. Okay. She has a message. She has a message. We got Bastet. Passion. She is, she's the Egyptian goddess that has a cat head. And she is lovely. Cat-headed female deity. I'm actually going to read the entry for this one. But yeah. Cat-headed female deity, or portrayed as a black cat. Sun goddess, she personifies the beneficial heat of the sun. Protectress of the house and cats. Goddess of prosperity and wealth. She represents sensuality and tenderness, charm and generosity, love and passion, desire and pleasure. Maybe you should take a break from your routine and reconnect with nature and with yourself. Live your life with more fullness and passion. It lies within your ability to develop seduction and passion. You could get great satisfaction in any area of your life and experience moments full of joy and satisfaction. So, remember to also enjoy yourself. She is all about pursuit of pleasure in all its forms. Okay? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Also, just as an aside, because I find it very funny, she also apparently was associated with some, she was also apparently associated with, quite the intense origins, I guess. So, do with that what you will, I guess. Again, she was all about pursuit of pleasure in all its forms, okay? Was apparently no stranger to it. So, whoever needed to hear any part of that message, I hope it helps. Thank you all for stopping by. Whether you joined the queue, talked in chat, or just lurked, I appreciate you sharing your time with me. I hope to see you all again soon, but bye for now.